Think of a machine vision system. You think of a fixed mounted camera in front of an assembly line focused on parts that are moving either in high speeds or moving in front of the camera. But do you also know machine vision is evolving to be a lot more mobile and portable? Hi, my name is Raghava Kashyapa, CEO of Qualitas Technologies. And in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 applications we have worked with where traditional fixed mount cameras are no longer or weren't actually the best way to solve a specific inspection application. So when you think of machine vision, you would first think of a fixed mount cameras and then where a part is moving and either using some kind of a trigger, you would image the part and then do some form of processing to do the analysis or inspection. But here are some scenarios where that wouldn't work. Scenario 1, what about when the part is really large? So let's take an example of a windmill blade which is spanning 60 to 80 meters. Now you're not going to be transporting any of these parts in front of the camera on a conveyor line. So you need to design a system where actually this camera is mounted on some movable device which spans and scans rather the entire width and surface of the windmill blade. Another example is when you have these sampling machines which need parts to be taken out from high-speed assembly lines, put into these inspection machines which do a more detailed analysis. Let's take an example of a high-speed cigarette line where cigarettes are being manufactured 1,000 cigarettes per minute. And you really can't do a detailed analysis with vision because you would slow down the production process. So here's a vision system can come in handy, a portable vision system can come in handy where a machine, a sort of sampling machine with cameras fixed, can be moved either mounted on wheels in front of this assembly line. You can sample, take out certain cigarettes, put them into this machine, and it does a detailed analysis to check is all the different parts of the cigarette matching the quality parameter. So you could move this from line to line, thus making it portable as well as having it be versatile, at the same time fulfill the inspection purpose of sampled inspection. Another advantage of having this portability, even though it's not sampled, is that you can move it across the line depending on which assembly line is producing parts. So let's say you have certain parts or certain assembly lines which are sitting idle, and instead of investing in inspection systems which are fixed and mounted on all the assembly lines, which is going to be a very large investment, you can have these portable systems, maybe 2 or 3 of them or a subset of them, which can be moved and then focused on the assembly line which is producing the parts. And then once the line is shut down for maintenance, you could then detach the system and then move it to a line which is actually producing parts again. So common examples are in refrigerant manufacturing or maybe even currency press lines where you have large number of lines. The changeover and sort of the downtimes of these machines are fairly large, and you don't need dedicated inspection systems for each of these lines. Another instance is, again similar to inspecting large parts, is hard to access places. So let's say you want to inspect an internal surface of a drilling tube, a pipe, which could be again spanning in tens of meters. It's unlikely that you can move the part. What you'll have to do is make some kind of a small inspection rig, or if the dimensions are really large, you could even have small drone mounted cameras which can span across these large diametrical cylinders and then do the surface inspection and look for defects. Finally, another example is when you have a large part like a crane or a very large vehicle which has certain critical inspection parameters to be read. So let's say the vehicle inspection number, which is imprinted on maybe 4 or 5 different parts on this vehicle, and you don't want fixed mount cameras, which wouldn't be practical. So here you could have a mobile mounted camera or something which is more portable that goes in. You're able to use a handheld device to scan the vehicle identification number for traceability purposes, and fulfill your inspection requirement using this portable device. So when you think about machine vision, don't just think about fixed mounted cameras sitting and inspecting things on an assembly line. You can get a little bit more creative, and you can certainly reach out to us at Qualitas to help you develop the best vision inspection image acquisition system that is best suited for your application requirements. Hope this video is useful. Thanks.